everyone, welcome back to News Done Simply. On January 3rd, the new Congress came into place after being voted during midterms. As discussed in an earlier video, the House of Representatives, one of the two sections of Congress, flipped during the midterms from being majority Republican to now being majority Democrat. As this new quote-unquote blue House of Representatives was sworn in, the representatives elected the next Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. The California Democrat has adamantly opposed the border wall pitched by President Trump, even calling it an immorality. Pelosi, who was also the first female Speaker of the House, has announced she will refuse to give more than a single dollar towards the border wall, causing President Trump to contest that he will call a national emergency if needed to evade the House's decision and therefore build the wall. Amidst the government shutdown that has lasted around 3 weeks now, Ms. Pelosi wishes to create a splash to help the future of the USA. Will the government still be effective, having a president and a Speaker of the House, each representing different parties? You might remember the name Jair Bolsonaro from an earlier video about Brazil's presidential election. President Bolsonaro, against the odds, won the election and became the president of South America's largest economy. During his campaign, those who supported him saw a leader who would both address corruption and revive the economy. However, those who opposed him saw him as a radical far-right candidate against minorities. So let's check in on what he has done so far in office. After just his first day, Brazil's stock market reached an all-time high, pleasing his supporters. In addition, Bolsonaro reduced the minimum wage, made the system harder for indigenous communities to create reserves, and removed anything relating to or mentioning the LGBT community in human rights directives, which raised many eyebrows. What is in store for the future of Brazil? Now to a shocking story in Morocco's Atlas Mountains, where 2 hikers were murdered. The story came as surprising, as over break I was actually visiting Morocco and stayed only an hour out from where the 2 female hikers were murdered. So what happened? The 2 women, one Norwegian and one Danish, began the trek through the Atlas Mountains, but soon were found beheaded in Imlil, a rarely traveled to location. The Danish Prime Minister, outraged, announced the killing can be politically motivated and thus a terrorist act. It fills me with anger and disgust. The local police, so far, have identified 3 main suspects, all with links to extremist groups, as well as over 10 more people who are thought to be connected to the attack. However, nothing definitive has been declared yet. How can nations ensure that tourists are safe while visiting a country? Thanks for tuning in to News Done Simply.